Hello. In this video, I will be talking to you about Bartholomew's Song and Death to the Tin Man, and comparing them to each other through the narrative, narration, and narrator. But before we begin, let's talk about what exactly these three words mean. Each word is derived from the Latin word narrat, which means story or to tell. This makes sense as each word is directly related to a story or the telling of a story. First off, the narrative. The narrative is a name for the story itself. Then the narration. The narration is the act itself of telling the story. And finally, the narrator. The narrator is the person or thing that tells the story to the audience. Now, in order to find great examples of these terms, we can look at Destin Daniel Cretton's short film, Bartholomew's Song, and Ray Tintori's short film, Death to the Tin Man. Both of these movies have very different ways of portraying what is happening in their films. Bartholomew's Song, for instance, has no narration whatsoever, and already has little speaking to begin with. Although Cretton has no narration, making the audience do a lot of assuming, he has the film advance very slowly, giving the viewer plenty of time to understand what is happening. This is similar to another short film called Agartha, in which a scientist is exploring an overgrown planet that we can only assume is Earth. And while there is no narration or talking, there is a soundtrack which adds much to the film. Tintori's film, however, is done in a completely different way from Bartholomew's Song. Death to the Tin Man not only has a narration, but has lots of talking and plenty of character development, all within a 12-minute span. A second thing that Death to the Tin Man has that Bartholomew's Song doesn't is a music score. Study.com says this in an article about the purpose of soundtracks. A successful film captures the audience's emotions, and a powerful score can help to inspire those feelings. Music can make us feel sad, hopeful, scared, anxious, or elated. Music provides us with cues about how we're supposed to feel during a movie scene, and even the science behind that concept says it works. And Tintori's film indeed does that. For example, when the main character Bill tries to fly for the last time, the music in the background is uplifting and makes us excited for Bill, until he crashes into the ground and the music abruptly cuts off. While Bartholomew's Song makes it clear you do not need a soundtrack or a narrator, Death to the Tin Man makes it clear that they can make a film easier to understand and take in. A quote by the Daily Trojan says, "There are many cinema fans who appreciate the sound in film and understand the effort that goes into creating and integrating a good soundtrack, but the common moviegoer likely doesn't even notice the music." While my incredibly detailed and elaborate citations appear on the screen, please enjoy these interesting facts about the directors of our two films. Director Destin Daniel Cretton has most recently directed the film Just Mercy, which is currently in theaters. And director Ray Tintori was the unit director for Beasts of the Southern Wild, a film which was nominated in 2013 for the Oscars Best Motion Picture of the Year.